Today's sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Washington Redskins. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Gone. Flush to his right. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. Goff on 1st down. Forced out to his left. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, but it'll be 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, kill. Switch. Hardball. Lot 56. I'm coming after you. Hey, Charlie.
Now gone.
That's exactly what I wanted you to do, nigga.
Goes down. Montez Sweat leading the surge
came
there as
out
he
there with
drops
some
him
blockers,
for a loss
then
of
he went
6.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up forward. Goff now looking to throw.
Give me that shit, bitch ass nigga. Fuck.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down.
I'm broadcasting.
And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs.
Bro, I told you when you flip the play, send the guy who you usually have on the corner left, go on a drag.
1st and 10 at the 34.
That's the setup. You're running half the damn play.
A first carry now for Thompson.
I don't think I can play offense this far back.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. 10 yards there. Good for a Redskin 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Play action. Haskins. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And
God damn, Haskins, you got an arm on.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
I had to come sit up close to the TV, man. Shit.
Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there, bank at the 39-yard line. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Haskins to throw, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Undercut. Kill. 36. Check 50. No. Stay in almost.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
Bro, that's some bullshit, bro. Why the fuck would you do that shit?
No score.
Why the fuck would you throw this shit like that?
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
56.
They're going to go for it. It's gone. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agree with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach off the hook.
That's what I was just going to say. If there's anybody more happy than the quarterback picking it up, it's the coach that saw him pick it up. On first down, it's gone. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Play action. Haskins And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Samson Abukum, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Being chased out left. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Aaron Donald with a sack. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
That's what I'm feeling. That's how I feel, bro. Like, y'all hold y'all for butt.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here's Natson. "21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. So they come up here now, 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Stop trying this nigga, bro.
Almost intercepted.
Bruh, Troy Apke is going out bad right now. I might start getting the Redskins. He just tried to press the nigga and fell to the ground. Like, he pressed the nigga and he fucking fell to the ground.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. He's letting it fly for Cooks. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke.
Psych. I just used some shit in cover 2 on his ass. Yes, sir. Troy
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and
now,
say,
let's get some blocks on this money play, guys.
Defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
Can we just block the left side of that Rams line, led by Aaron Donald, and then throw it on the right side of the defense, led by Jalen Ramsey? Can we just do that, please?
Field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now Haskins.
Let's go.
And he'll toss this one incomplete.
All right, that's
options, it. He throws it away.
It's time to go to the money play. It's time for the Y out. I know niggas can't stop the Y out, but I try not to. You feel me? I try not to go to it. He stopped the Y out. He picked that bitch off, and it's going to be a 6. Ooh-wee.
Off at the 35. And he'll take this all the way
he picked it off nasty like too. Maybe this guy's nobody to be fucked with. I gotta actually try to drive down the fucking.
Charles, how much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what theyey're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 53, check 53. Come on, baby. 4 now. Hey, switch gears.
Now a first down throw, gone. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen.
To throw is gone. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing again is gone.
Incomplete, that's what I'm talking about. Big boy hit, nigga. Fuck is wrong with this nigga, cuz?
The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board.
Bro, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga, bro?
Big role in this one.
Yeah,
oh my goodness, bro. The computer really just hold me, bro. I pulled the move that I always do.
Tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Check. Check 43. Check 31. Check 31. Check safety. Check safety. Over. Go. In the rep. Let's go. Let's go. Right here. Mike 5-4. Let's go.
To throw again on second down. Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Right there.
On third down, Haskins.
What the fuck?
They're going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the
that
time.
Was not okay. That was Aaron Donald. Man, that's bullshit.
But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now Natson.
Oh, you playing against a nigga?
18 yards. And possession.
You playing against somebody?
Hands first and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your... And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Montez...
Oh, Shark ain't playing no more or something?
Get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Goff. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Woods, the intended receiver. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. Final play of the half. It's Haskins. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
This dude beat me 10-0. I'm about to start playing so for real on his ass. Because I just threw a pick with 1 second left, with 5 seconds left on the clock in field goal range. When I got a pick from him, I threw a pick 6 in field goal range when I was down 3-0. But it's okay. My offense should be crisper this half. He likes to blitz. Let me get that heavy front again.
They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to.
Oh my goodness, that was a TD.
We often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Brockers picks up his second sack of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Haskins out of the gun. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Bro, this nigga was 3 for 3 and now he 3 for 12. He just can't complete a pass now. Haskins is not ready.
Around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Niggas finna see. I better end the fuck out of this broadcast. You just lost.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Then he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. They are going for it. Goff steps away to his left. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Now Goff on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
On 2nd and 10. Goff escaping the pressure right. He'll fire one end zone for Cooks. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And that is incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Goff now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Goff now looks to throw. He gets it to Gurley, complete. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On the draw, Goff gives to Gurley. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. So they had a big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Rams on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Zerline's kick is up and through. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's Haskins. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
So a jump there defensively.
I know that was the icing on the cake for this thing. I just jumped off sides when he was making adjustments. Fuck this nigga, dog.
It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Meanwhile, Goff to Gurley as he drops it off for his running back. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Check 53 Mike. Check 53 Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Hey, here we go. Watch safety green. Watch safety green. 11. 11.
Goff going to throw it. Dancing to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. After the sack on 1st down, Goff. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Goff, and they'll set up the screen to Gurley. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
It's going to tell you next week.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they did it in shutout fashion.